Okay, this is going to be a brief video on how to graph a piecewise graph. I want to add this in because we're adding this in for pre-calc this year. All right, piecewise functions. Let's say here's your piecewise function, negative 2x plus 1 for x being less than negative 2, x squared plus 3 for when x is between negative 2 and 2, and then x plus 5 when x is greater than 2, okay? Number of ways to do it. Here's a very simple way of doing it. What we want to do is we're going to graph some points, all right, for negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Pick a couple, all right? And what I want to do, because that's less than, I'm going to substitute these in, okay? So negative 2 times negative 2 would be 4, plus 1 would be 5. Negative 2 times negative 3 would be 6, plus 1 would be 7. Negative 4 times negative 2 would be 8, plus 1 would be 9, okay? So I plot those points, negative 2 over 5 up, okay? Now, that first point, since it is at the open, so this will be a open circle. So negative 2, 5, I'm here. Negative 3, 7, I'm here. Negative 4, 9, I'm here. Now, since this is a line going on forever, I want to draw it that way, okay? I don't want to keep going this way because that's the next part, all right? Now this one, all right, I'm going to go negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. So I end at 2. This one will be an open circle down here. This one will be a closed circle. So negative 2 squared is 4, plus 3 would be 7. So negative 2 over 7 up. Negative 1 squared, so I would put that in there. Negative 1 squared is, so these went into here. Okay, these are going to go in there. So negative 1 squared is 1, plus that would be 4. So negative 1 over 4 up. Okay, 0 squared plus 3 would be 3, so 0 over 3 up. 1 squared is 1, plus that would be 4, so 1 over 4 up. And then 2 squared plus 3 would be 7, 2 over 7 up, and that would be an open circle. Okay, so I would just connect that just like that. Okay, all right. And then for the last one, all right, I got 2, all right, 3 and 4. I'm just going to use a couple points. 2 plus 5 would be 7, okay? So 2 over 7 up. Now, if you see this, it actually goes in and hits that open circle. So now I'm going to fill that in. So 2 over 7 up, 3 plus 5 would be 8, so 3 over 8 up. 4 plus 5 would be 9, 4 over 9 up. So this is what that would look like, okay? So if you replace into that circle, okay, if you ever actually have to plot into the circle, all right, it would be open. Actually, check that. No, I apologize. All right, that would be actually closed because they're both. I mean, it's open because both are open there. Sorry, because that would also be an open circle. All right. So, all right, going on to the next problem. Okay, so what I got here is less than 0, so 0, negative 1, negative 2, and we're going to start with a closed circle there. All right, that would be 2, negative 1 times, so I put that into there. Negative 1 times 4 would be negative 4, plus 2 would be negative 2. Negative 2 times 4 would be negative 8, negative 6. So 0 over 2 up, negative 1 over, negative 2 down. Negative 2 over, negative 6 down. Okay. Then from here I'm going 0 to 3. All right. I'm going to substitute in here. 0 minus 2 would be negative 2. Absolute value makes that 2. But since that's negative, that would be negative. Put 1 in there. 1 minus 2 would be negative 1. Makes that positive, but then that's outside is negative. 2 minus 2 is 0. That's easy. 3 minus 2 is 1. Make that negative 1. Okay? So the first one would be at an open circle, 0, negative 2. Okay? Then I got 1, negative 1. 2, 0. 3, negative 1. Okay? so this would go like this. All right, then I'm gonna have this one, I'm gonna do 3, 4, 5, plug that in there, that's -9 plus 1 will be -8. Put 4 in there, that's -12, plus 1 would be -11, okay? 5, that's gonna be too big, it'll be -14, okay? So 3 over, all right, this would be -8 down would be here. 4, -11 would be down here, and so on. So this graph would look like that. Okay, I'm gonna do the 2 that I'd give you to practice, just so you can see 2 more. Okay, so what I have here, less than -1, okay? All right, if it's a line, you only really need 2 of them. Okay, all right, if you want to do 3, that's fine. All right, that'd be -3, that'd be 3, be 5, 6, 8, that'd be 11, okay? All right, so this is an open circle here, okay, so -1, 5, open, -2, 8, closed, -3, 11, all right, and that's the way it would go, all right? This one is between -1 and 1, that would go into here. -1 squared is 1, minus 4 would be -3. 0 squared minus 4 would be -4, and then -3. So I got, both are closed circles, so -1, -3, 0, -4, 1, -3. Okay, and then this last one here, 1, 2, 3, all right, that's gonna go into here, okay? So 2 times 1 is 2, plus that'd be 6, 8, 10. So 1 over 6 up, be here, open circle, 2, 8, here, 3, 10. Okay, and then the last one. Okay. Absolute value of 2x plus 2, at x is less than or equal to, or less than -1, -x plus 5, for x is between those two, and x plus 3, and x is greater or equal to 2. Okay, so I'd start with that one. Okay, -1, -2, -3. I'd substitute that in there. -1 plus 2 is 1, so the value of 1 is 1. -2 in there would be 0. -3 would be -1, but that would be 1, okay? So at -1, -1, 1, I would open. -2, -3, 1. So it would go like that, okay? All right, then I would go -1, 0, 1, 2. All right, for this one. So -1 squared is 1, with a negative there would make that -1 gives me 4, 0 would give me 5, 1 squared 1, -1 would give me 4, 2 squared would give me 4, with negative make that 1. Okay, so both open circles, -1 over 4 up, 0, 5, 1, 4, 2, 1. So it would look like this, okay? And then for 2, I'd go 2, 3, 4. All right, that'd be -2 would be 1. Put that in there would be 0. Put that in there would be -1. So 2 over 1 up. And now since that is a filled in, I would want that filled in, okay? 3 over 0 up, 4 over -1. So that's what that would look like, okay? So that's a little, some practice on piecewise for pre-calc.